Hey Gemini, this read is for you guys. So let's see what the universe has in store for you today. Alrighty, so universe, what messages do you have for Gemini today? She got something to say. So we have the base chakra, which can represent the physical body or money. Love begins. Rest and rejuvenate. Heartache and loss. And the throat chakra, which can represent communication. So I feel like that rest and rejuvenate is tied in with the heartache and loss. And taking time to heal, maybe even do some soul searching, some reflection, maybe even doing some things that sort of feed your soul and will help to bring that healing forward. I have fulfillment of wishes, mental conflict, obstacles and challenges, the waiting game, and shadow. I feel like that heartache and loss is tied in with the obstacles and challenges. The waiting game to me speaks of something happening over a long period of time. I almost wonder if you haven't been wrestling with these emotions for quite a while. And that's why Tarot is bringing it forward. It's time to heal and to move on. So I have the Empress card here. To me, the Empress card is all about nurturing and growth and loving. I feel like it's you nurturing yourself. I feel like it's healing from this situation. Finding balance and happiness in your life again. I feel like that love begins is also speaking to you, learning to love yourself and love life again. I have the Queen of Swords. I see the word you when I look at her. I definitely see her struggling with these emotions. A lot of times the Queen of Swords, the qualities that go along with her, somebody who's more logical and analytical. And that might also be why you're struggling with these emotions for such a long period of time, because you don't really wear your heart on your sleeve. You don't like to show your emotions a lot. It's just something that you sort of deal with within yourself. I have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords to me speaks of truth and clarity. I feel like he's tied in with that rest and rejuvenate. And he's going to play a big part of your healing as well. I have the Strength card. To me, it feels like you're just a very strong person. I feel like you have success in life. You've attained a lot in life. Feel like people from the outside looking in wouldn't guess that you're feeling like this. And I think it's partly because you don't show your emotions as well. You sort of keep that part of you under wraps, that personal side of things. I see the Nine of Pentacles, which is happiness and success. I feel like that's how people look at you. Because to me, that money chakra speaks of, I don't want to say that you're rich or you're wealthy, but financially I feel like you're successful. I feel like on the outside, you look like a very successful person and no one would ever guess that you are hurting from this heartache and this loss, that this is something that you're wrestling with on the inside. Well, I have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups represents choice. I feel like it's definitely speaking to this heartache and loss, this mental conflict, and choosing to move forward and choosing to let go of it. I have the Devil card, which represents a destructive force. So I feel like these emotions have a destructive force in your life if they're allowed to continue. I have the Five of Pentacles, which speaks of going through a rough time financially, but I don't feel like that's what it's saying in this read. I feel like it's speaking to emotions. And almost like feeling emotionally empty. I feel like it's tied into this Devil card, the heartache and loss, and allowing the negative emotions to consume you and consume your energy until you feel empty. I have the Chariot card, which represents positive movement forward and perseverance. I feel like it's the universe's way of encouraging you through tarot to move past this, because I feel like this has been going on for a while, and that's what the waiting game is speaking to. I have the Page of Pentacles, which represents good news on the way, usually of a financial nature. I just don't feel like you worry a whole lot about money. I feel like this is more personal. I have the Tower card here. The Tower card represents something coming to a sudden and disappointing ending. I feel like this is speaking to that romantic relationship. I have the King of Wands sitting next to it, and I see the word ex when I look at it. So I feel like we're talking about your ex with this King of Wands. It's usually somebody who's driven, who's ambitious, who's passionate. On the flip side of that, they can have a very hot temper, be argumentative, sometimes aggressive as well. So I feel like it was a not very nice end when this relationship came apart. I see the words blow up, like there was a big blow up when it came to an end. I have the Six of Swords though, and the Six of Swords speaks of transitioning from a rockier time to a calmer one in your life. I think it speaks of healing and of letting go of this ending with this person. I have the Magician card, which represents having all the tools that you need to be successful. So I see that you are a very strong and smart and capable and competent person. I think you're more than capable of realizing that hanging on to this heartbreak for this person serves you in no way. It may even be detrimental to your success in life. I have the Death card. The Death card is all about transition and moving forward. I feel like Tarot is saying it's time. It's time to move forward. I have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is all about choice and choosing a path. I have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords to me, he's a lot like the Queen of Swords. He's very analytical and very logical. So I feel like it's speaking, I feel like we're still speaking to you. That's why they chose a court card. The universe chose a court card of the same suit. It's time for you to move past and bring balance back into your life. The Justice card speaks of balance. I have the Lovers card next to the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a blast from the past card. It speaks of someone or something from your past. I feel like it's this lover from the past. It's this King of Wands. Being able to let go of the past and move forward. Choosing that will be choosing to bring balance back into your life. I have the Ten of Swords, which represents a disappointing ending, but one that was beneficial for you in the long run. I have the Five of Swords, which represents selfish or short one victories. It also warns against victory at the cost of others. I think it's speaking to being spiteful towards this person. Maybe vengeful. I just feel like you still have a lot of energy focused on this person. I'm not entirely sure how that energy comes out. Whether you're looking at what they're doing on Facebook, whether you're gossiping about them, whether you're just quietly sitting and being angry about it. Either way, you're focusing a lot of energy on this person, and negative energy and anger, and they don't feel any of that. So it only hurts you. It serves absolutely no purpose, and it hurts you. It's definitely time to move on. It's time for a new beginning, as the Ace of Pentacles represents. The Six of Wands is all about triumph over obstacles. So to me, it's also about being able to overcome these emotions and choose to move forward. Yeah, and the Nine of Wands speaks that this has been going on for a long time. I have the Eight of Pentacles, which represents learning. I feel like There's life lessons to be learned here. Learning to let go of negative emotions that don't serve you anymore. I have the Seven of Pentacles, which represents an abundant harvest. So not just the abundance of the harvest, which in this read, I feel like it's emotional. I don't feel like it's talking about money. I feel like that abundance is inner peace and happiness and quality of life. I feel like being able to let go of that is the groundwork for that abundant harvest. I have patience, sacrifice, and memories of love. So to me, patience is speaking of, is tying in with the Empress, and it's speaking of being kind to yourself, loving yourself and nurturing yourself through this change and this transition and letting go. Sacrifice is all about sacrificing these feelings, letting go, moving forward. Same with memories of love. We're moving beyond that because it doesn't serve you anymore. It will not fulfill your wishes. If anything, it will hold you back from being able to find love and happiness again. Alrighty guys, that's what Tarot said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment if it resonated with you. I would love to hear about it. Take care.